Alright, what is up everyone? This is gonna be my Rek'sai jungle video, and I'm gonna be playing my Masters like Diamond 1 account. So I'm gonna show you guys how I play generally in Masters ELO. And for starters, I actually think Rek'Sai is good. I just think the bugs ruin her. And also what I figured out is you actually just have to E max on her. Q doesn't really matter. It's just really important you max E. Like E is just like your it does no damage unless you max it out. And the 6 to 14% max health damage is really important. So what we're going to be doing is maxing E. We're going to go Stride Breaker kind of build path. There are a few options for how you want to build, depending on like your situation and what you like. Stride Breaker, Titanic are like your like first items for sure. Second item wise, you can go into like personally Cleaver I think is really good. And then you can generally go into Sterix third. Or you can just try to go like into like a more tanky build too if you like. Nowadays you can actually, with the change, you could just max E and then go like Hydra into full tank, which is, I mean, I don't like to, but like that's an option too. So here we always want to start red. You want to get level 3 and then just look for something active. Generally I like to get a leash, but no leash is okay. We can always play around it. So here, remember your Q autos do get canceled because of the bug, but just be aware of that for now until they fix the next patch. Here we burrow to knock them all up and then one shot. And here we're always going to do our 3 camps and then look to do something later depending on how we want to play. We could go for bot ganks, we could just go top gank. We could even go for a mid gank here too. Or we can just get a free kill on Lysandra because she's a dirty little rat. And you know, stuff like that always happens, so you always gotta be active, be ready to capitalize. There I just went on her because she's level 2. And because she's level 2, we were able to take that into account and, you know, just take advantage of that. Rek'Sai invades, I personally don't think they're that good anymore. If she doesn't get level 3 on that, she does, okay. Rek'Sai invades I don't think are as good. Her level 3 damage is not like it used to be, so you don't want to try to invade too much early game. You just want to play for, you know, try to get your farm going. Once you generally get into, you know, the later game, she's actually extremely strong. And that's something you just want to be aware of. But now we could fight this, because he just missed his spells, so we can always trade on him. Hit him with that Q, right? We could go on this guy, but we have to wait a bit. I can still reach him. I'm faster. But yeah, I mean, that's good early game for us. I'm pretty happy with it. If I can get Crab here, I'll have a really good base. Smite does 600 early game. So you always have to be aware of the smite damage, right? So there I was like, okay, I have red buff on it. I just auto twice. It should be enough. And then I smite and kill. And here we go for a base because it looks like could be a good angle. Viego no flash. So his wave for ganking is bad. Here I like the TM because I'm actually going into Stride Breaker. You could go Titanic. I think Stride Breaker is just better, but they're pretty close. You can go Titanic, Stride Breaker. For me, Stride Breaker is important because of just being able to kind of catch people. I feel like you're just trying to stick on people with the Bruiser build. The way Rek'Sai is now is just really stick on them. Stick on them like glue and then just take over. And here we're just going to get level 4 off this and we're going to get the extra point into E. And yeah, I mean, I just kind of did the math on it and I was just like, yeah, Q doesn't really give you, it doesn't give you anything, right? Like it's not like what it used to. It didn't really reduce cooldowns. So it's actually kind of like a bait to put points into Q, really. The amount of damage you get bonus comparative to like having more points in E is actually not that much. So E is very important. And E is actually something we're going to spam a lot and something we're going to itemize well into. Here we hover to see if the Seraphine... Here we're going to try to find Viego because I think Balling is in a really dangerous spot. I just want to know if Viego's ganking bot. So we're just going to drop a ward here. And if I feel like bot lane's in a safe position, I'll just leave here. Here these guys can walk up, so if we hit a spell, we could go. Boom. There I canceled auto because, well, It is the auto cancel meta. But quite nice damage by me. So here we're gonna check his Raptors. Raptors are down. We're gonna check his Krugs. Krugs are up. Void Grubs are up as well. Here Kimo's about to get 6 on that. What I want to do is one-shot 1 to get level 5. And then look to fight after. First, I kind of want to kill these because I don't really have much other early game going on. There's not much else going on in this early game. We just secure him, kill him, and then we're happy. We're happy, happy, happy. He's on dragons. That's instantly go button for us to do void grubs. People ask me, do you prefer void grubs? Do you prefer void grubs, or do you prefer to have dragons or whatever? Personally, I like the void grubs early game, unless my champion's that like a really good dragon solo. But like, you take what you can, right? If my team is like, if I'm strong mid, I'm strong top, void grubs is easy to kill, and they just give you really nice experience is what I find, which is really important if you're trying to win, right? Experience early game. So that gave me a lot of experience, plus we got a crab. But sometimes it's okay to just one-shot 1 void grub and then just leave, right? So you have to be okay with doing that. And I think also, honestly, if you Emax too, you're going to see a really good difference. I find it to be very effective. And I think she's good with Emax. And I also think she's good with, you know, if you go stride into, for example, Cleaver. She's really about like spamming E's and just regenning. But I think she's going to be really OP when they bug fix. When they bug fix her next patch. I honestly would rather have true damage on E, but we'll see what they do to buff her. There's a few ways they could buff her too. But I think Rek'sai will be really good next patch. Her E tunnels are really OP. And I find it to be really, like, really nice to have. Here we're going to check Krugs are up. Krugs are up. You took my red. Okay, how do we want to play this? You know, just be active about thinking like, okay, I lost a camp. Do I need to do anything? Well, I do have Krugs. If Krugs are down, I would be really ready to just go ham, right? But because Krugs are up, we just do Krugs here. And I want to fight bots, so my mindset is not to base. My mindset is to just kill them here, because I have flash, I have E, and I have R up. So I'm really happy to fight. A few ways to gank them is, this wall is really good, so I'm going to go on this wall. It looks like it's not warded yet. I'm going to Tiamat. See how I tagged the Senna and then I went on the other person? That's the reason being because I just wanted to, you know, maybe if I needed to, I could R and go change my targets in that situation. Once you tag someone with ability, you have them pretty much marked. And also if you get void grubs, just beating down towers like this is always beneficial. The reason I'm doing it too, because I want my stride breaker. So that's like a good thing for me. And this is a really good early game for us. Like, I'm pretty happy. I think once I get stride breaker, I'm going to be able to kind of like run down everyone and be really good in my game plan. And then once I get stride breaker, you just have to kind of be bruiser. Cleaver is really good. I think if they bug fix Spear Sojin second is going to be my build, because it's really about your abilities dealing damage and just really about spamming your like E cooldown. And then Asterix is going to be a really good HP item. After that, I think you just go tanky. So we're going to go into like tank items. So tank items, like for example, like MR, I'm not going to go Maw. Probably going to go into this one, Kinetic Reborn, or something else as well, like a Force of Nature, Spear Visage. But I think after you go for your 3 items, it's good to go into tank, because your E damage is actually based off maxed health, right? So you technically could just straight up go tank right now, but what I need is ability haste. So Cleaver is just really good. Once you get Cleaver and Sterix, I think going into tank is really strong. Like, I generally find, like, I would probably go for, like, a tank armor item and then, like, a tank MR item that I find to be very good. So here we have a few options, right? I cleared one side of the jungle, so I'm, like, okay with whatever I want to do. Void Grubs are 20 seconds, so I think we're strong enough to do something here, so I'm going to stick around. And my mindset is like, okay, Greg is, or Tom Kench is a problem. So we know Vago's waiting for them, so I'm marking him. Personally, I think going on him is fine. See, that's just the power of my champion. Very strong. If Camille rotated a bit faster, we could have got really good value. With the Emax, we have high damage. If I was able to tunnel again, I could have possibly got out there. So here we decide on what boots we want. I think Tabby's is good. Not bad. So cutting the fight there, pretty much I R'd once I was about to get CC'd. If we were able to kind of like go in a bit faster, maybe it could have been good. If Camille came sooner, I think it would have been really good. But I think fights like that are fine because with my item buy, I was really happy to fight, right? We compare ourselves. I have a stride breaker. That's really good for me. You know, you always want to fight when you're strong, right? Like, you don't want to be fighting when you're weak, when you don't have items. Items are pretty much game changing. They reflect you. They create you. So you want to fight on those timers where your items are good. When you're strong, when your champion is strong. When your conditions are good, right? These are things you have to incorporate in your mind. This guy has no R, so we can kill her. Now it's a bit awkward with the TP coming, so I'm gonna stride breaker and run home. I still think we could kill her. The 0 damage. The Rek'sai 0 damage. And also it's tunnel spams. Very nice to have. He ate my ass. This is what I'm talking about. Just really in and out play style. Really emphasize that in and out play style. And this is really where you're going to be super strong. Having the spam of the tunnels is really strong. As you see the way I play, this is generally how you want to play with new Rek'sai. I think when they buff fix her, she's going to be really good. I'm pretty excited. But yeah, definitely do the Emax. Trust me, I'm a doctor. And you're going to be winning really hard. I think she's OP, by the way. I just think the missing too many autos with your Qs is so painful. And even I hate it, but you do 0 damage without the E, and this is just kind of how she is. But you're not really that assassin player that you used to be, so if you play her, you just have to be more open-minded to being like, okay, look for those kind of like AoE knockups. Now you can actually knock up multiple people, so sometimes you have to get used to that idea of just going in a little bit further to get multiple people hit. And with your tunnel maxed out, you can easily just kind of farm, you know, set up tunnels consistently. I just wish you were able to have more tunnels on the map, because right now the tunnels you have on the map are actually very minimal. You can only have 8 tunnels on the max, so you end up having... Oh, what the hell? And my W doesn't really do damage. You know what's funny? I was actually... You know, I think you could actually play AP Rek'sai now, and it's not that bad. So I was gonna mess around a bit with some AP Rek'sai. But that's like another video. Probably not good for jungle. Here I think we could just fight. Here I R because, you know, like I don't want to take that much damage. Really emphasize on, you know, the spamming abilities. I don't like starting Herald when I don't know where anyone is, so I like to wait a bit. I saw Vago here earlier. I don't know if he's still here is the problem. Go on top of that person. See, once you W, that regen is not enough to save me, but the regen is quite good on her, so be ready to just regen a lot if you can, and it's a very strong thing. It's a very good thing. Your regen later in the game is super big. Hopefully they can get out, which I think might not be possible. So we play for Dragon. Your win conditions is generally Dragons, team fighting. There, obviously me dying was not ideal, but I think maybe I could have played that a little better. Maybe quite a bit. I'm just so scared about canceling my Q autos. I'm not orb walking is what we call it. Well, and which is like, I want to like move between autos more, but then I end up canceling autos and it's like, hurts my game. I have my W coming up. But not enough to kill her. I was actually trolled too. I should not bother that. I honestly didn't think she had aura up. But she did have aura up, so respect the Lissandra, respected. But I really should be farming, right? Like, we're down CS now because we spent so much time just playing too aggressive. And it does happen, like, mistakes like that happen. It's okay. Be okay about it. Here, no one's going bot side, and I think this wave will crash. And I don't want the Senate to be, like, super happy about going on this wave. So I'm just going to instantly go there. Whether I want to catch the wave or I want to kill the Senate are both good options. But you don't want to give someone like this the ability to just, you know... You don't want to wave like this to die so easily for free. Yeah, with the Emax, you're a bit more about bursting people down a bit. But once you get more points into your spells, like your Q... You become a very strong champion. But I hope they rework her R. I think her R could be something more interesting, but overall I think she's a strong champion, so don't be too worried about her. Here I'm gonna one-shot the crab. Thing is, you just really need to get that ability haste if you want to see some sort of changes and stuff like that. You want to see some like numbers, you want to see more damage, you want to see all that kind of stuff, just have to get ability haste. Here I could try to dive them, but I also think just farming is fine. But I guess we're way ahead of the game there. I like the Kennen aggression, I like it a lot. My boy's he's a little bloodthirsty, little rat, but I like it. Here we check his camps. They already use pretty much all their Rs and all their engage abilities, so I don't personally like the idea of them doing what they're doing, which is sieging. And I think it might go poorly, but I might help them here. If they need me. I don't want to go on this guy, but I can for now. AoE knockup. I'm looking to R the Senna here. Damn, bros, my damage was just so close. I did have cleaver, so that was my bad. I could have based. I was hoping maybe we had more to go on the back line there. I mean, my engage looked good. It was an AoE knockup, right? That's a bit of a power swing there, but honestly, later in the game, not that good. You definitely don't have damage till like way later. And which is obviously like, not that great. I personally liked the true damage on E. I think it was it was a very nice thing to have. And I hope to come back to it eventually. Hopefully they do something about that. But they don't like abilities that give you max health damage and true damage. That's like a no. It's a no bueno there. But your playstyle is very in and out if you can play around that. You can retake tunnels if you can. It's a possibility. But honestly, I think her 2-item spike is really important. I feel like you have the urge to fight with 1 item, but really 2 items is where you want to be. I don't think we're going to do Baron with his HP being like 2. Personally, I think killing him is actually good here. So here I'm going to go in range and then Ian. Kill the Tahm Kench. A big thing about Rek'Sai is really her side lane pressure is really good. So you're really good at kind of killing people on the side. So that's something you really always want to take advantage of, is just your ability to kind of kill people in side lanes, for example. Like they're going on the Tom, killing Tom is really big. It's a very good thing to take advantage of that. And with the cleaver, you're actually quite strong. 25% armor pen. Now you'll noticeably you'll notice a noticeable change of me just dealing more damage. And it's really about cycling your abilities and getting those sort of like E spams if you can. First, I want to go on Senna if I can. I think she might greed here. Which is sonar checking. I don't really want to go in because I think maybe it's bad. I don't want to go in until I see my teammates around. I mean, I'm very tanky for this. Oh, I messed up that flash. Oh, God. I still have E, but I don't know if I can go in. I'm going her, though. Don't want to R her, because I want to save my R. I have E. Camille's pushing. I can slow him down. Tom might be flanking on me too, so that's the problem. Just have to speed up here. I don't think I'm gonna get out. It is what it is. Here we're gonna get our Sterax. Once we get Sterax, we're gonna be good to go. Honestly, my flash is really bad. Ideally, I want to play relatively slow. I want to play smart. But this champion kind of sucks right now, but she's okay. We just have to play the best we can. Personally, I want to play more around Seraphine and Sona. They buffed me up, so I'm able to deal a lot of damage. If I can get on them. I mean, I still had R, but I can't go on by myself. Like, Rek'Sai's not what she used to be. She's easier to play, in my opinion, but she's not, like, general. I wouldn't say she's, like... She's definitely not better, though. The only thing that's really good is the changes they did to her tunnel. Her tunnel stuff has been, like, huge. And I think it's very powerful. Personally, I think we just started. I think they're playing for Dragon. We have no cancel on vision. Damn, I actually get deleted. Oh. Why play Rek'Sai when you can just play Viego? Holy shit. I'm gonna have to get tankier. If we can get a fast fight here, it's quite good, but I want to get the crab if it's up, but it looks like it's not up. Going on Tom is not ideal. We want to get on the back line, ideally. But they could easily just eat us up here. Knock up! AoE knock up. That's what we like to see. Oh my god, I'm getting deleted though. Another knock up. Ooh. That's what we like to see right there. Oh, dude, I carry that fight. So, dude, honestly, her late game is like actually good. I'm gonna regen my health back. But goddamn, does she fucking... She feels so clunky to play. Dude, that my engage is there. Beautiful. You could make a case just going straight tank on her too, but she is really kind of like an AoE knockup bot now, is what I feel like with your Emax. And but honestly, I'm not big on it. I'm not big on if this is how I think she should play, but there's different ways they can fix her, in my opinion. Starting with a bit more damage for sure. Oh, I mean, no thank you on that one. Okay. Because like you can see, like you just end up being very not that tanky. But now this is where you just have to go full tank. Some people go Sunder Sky too. I think Sunder Sky could be good as well. You can go Sunder Sky and just get like all your tank items. Eclipse could be good too for early game if you want a bit more damage. Eclipse is relatively good. I think you can go Eclipse first item too if you like that. And just have like a very like kind of like a tankier early game. But I still find it to be very, you know, for you to be a relatively squishy early game. Right, the Eclipse does feel good too when you want to go Eclipse into like Stridebreaker. Give you that kind of like shield proccing, more damage and stuff like that. This is where your E starts to hurt, right? Like the 14% max health plus the AD ratio, it's like really, really high. Here we're gonna go on top of her, just spam click to knock up. And easy peasy. But your role is definitely more of into like the bruiser melee range kind of stuff. At this point, like I'm godly, like I'm god tier, right? Like I'm insanely strong. I could just E and run people down. It's like not even difficult. I have a bunch of tunnels. I have everything I want, sort of. All my damage and stuff like that. Personally, I think we just fight them fast here. Dude, what am I dying to Zyra? What the? Yeah, great game, great game. I mean, the early game was good enough. No, maybe I'll upload this. You guys can see the sad state Rek'Sai's in, but she's also playable. Oh, we going. Enemy team's hungry, bro. They're hungry. Look at them go. Look at them go, bro. They're hungry, man. They want that. But we have Seraphine Sona, huh? Giga Chad Enchanter scaling. Giga Chad Enchanter scaling, baby. That's what we like to see. But yeah, dude, honestly, you guys gotta check out the Volibear video I'm gonna be uploading too. Bro, Volibear is just like so good. Oh, dude, I gotta get my revenge. My revenge here. They always go this way, so you can always just check to see if they try to take a plant here. And we boom. We in it. Let's see if we can kill this guy, okay? We got him Stridebreaker. This should be an easy kill. We have him attack, so we can R. And we can just keep chasing. We have tunnel coming up. Right click. Of course we can kill him, right? Yeah, Rek'Sai's got that damage, baby. She's got that damage. She's got that damage. I R to engage, sort of, for me to continue chasing. It's a good thing you can incorporate. Very good thing to incorporate. I don't know what happened there. Do we have minions? Actually, R'd, right? Maybe we can go on her. Take the tunnel. Oh man, she ate my ass. Take the tunnel. Oh no, they killed my tunnel. Thunder Sky's good. And to go into like more tanky items is fine too. For armor, you can go DD Randuin's. It's not bad. Randuin's is still pretty good armor item. This game didn't really have crit, so it's not really that good. I guess they do. Not really though. MR, Kinetic, Rucorn, Force of Nature, Spirit Visage, good MR items. Good on ya, Camille. Good on ya. Good pick. Good pick. That was a great pick. You're doing good. You're doing good, Camille. You're doing really good. You're doing really good, Camille. Keep it up. You're doing really good, Camille. Oh my god, the cannon though. Maybe, yeah, good zombies. Surprised my FPS is so low. I don't even know what's happening with my FPS. Oh my god, he ate his own teammate. But they don't really have enough damage to kill him. Yeah, the Sterix is really important though. The tankiness, it's just about being tanky, right? Also, your Q right now on this patch gets cancelled by so many things, so just think. Don't get too discouraged by it. It's supposed to be fixed next patch, so we're gonna see about that. Got the dragon, that's really important. Now we're gonna see if we can end the game. I think it ends it, so yeah, I hope you guys liked that video. This is like a Masters ELO game. And good luck in your games, good luck in your climb. Be sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Good luck in your games. Hopefully they buff Rek'sai.